Welcome to Shoop Sports. I'm back with another video, another touchdown prop betting video. And these last 2 days of the NFL playoffs have been doing pretty good. We've been 2 out of 4 in 2 straight days. So yesterday we hit on Puka Nakua and Aaron Jones to score TDs. Jaden Reed and Cooper Kupp, not so much, but 2 out of 4 at all odds that are plus money gets us in the profit. And we did that on Saturday. We're going to do it today on Monday, but unfortunately, because I worked in the morning, I could not get any bets in for touchdowns on the Bills-Steelers game. Not that I really wanted to bet anyone to score a touchdown in that game, but evidently right now it's 24-17. They're scoring. We missed out, but we're not going to miss out on tonight's game. Eagles Bucs, so might have a play or two here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up. We're going to share the screen real quick. And I'm going to just be breaking down exactly where to find these plays. All right. So I have OddsJam, so I'm going to scan all the odds from across the sports books. But if you don't have OddsJam, you can do this manually. It'll take a bit longer, but it's the same process as what I'm doing. So I'm going to anytime touchdown score, and I'm simply just going to use these 4 sports books, which I use most often. I have them up in my tabs already here, and I'm going to just quickly look and see what the odds are for each player, and to see if anything stands out here. So, like Chris Godwin, for example, to score touchdowns at plus 250. It's the highest here, but the average is around 240. Pretty clear to see. No real advantage here taking Godwin at this price. Besides, he's a heavy underdog anyway. So we're going to keep looking. And the number one thing I notice here is that these guys, like a lot of these top guys like Swift and Smith and Godwin, like their odds are high. The odds are really high here. You got Jalen Hurts at minus 115. I do like those odds. Mike Evans at plus 115 is pretty good too against a shoddy Eagles secondary, and Rachaad White at plus 100. So we're going to look at White, Evans, and Hurts. And what we're going to do, we have FanDuel open. Yep. So we're going to go to the other way. Go to the anytime touchdown scorer props. We're going to pull up Pinnacle. Pinnacle is the sharpest sportsbook in the world. Pinnacle takes action from all types of sports bettors, which means that they're not in it just for the profit. They're in it for information. So we know that we're getting a good deal if we can beat the price that is listed on here. So Jalen Hurts to score a TD at minus 123 on Pinnacle. The odds on OddsJam are at minus 115. You see he's all the way at minus 160 on Superbook. So you don't want to bet them on Superbook. But yeah, it hovers around minus 115 here. So it's basically a little bit above 50% they're implying as a favorite. And we know how automatic Hurts is on the goal line, but we know that nothing is automatic in sports betting. So we're going to look elsewhere for the moment being. And this is where we're going to bite first. Mike Evans to score a TD. Minus 111 here, minus 120 for no. We're going to go to the no-vig calculator. And what this does is it tells us what the fair odds were if we took the juice out of both sides of this bet. And we can see that the fair odds for the underdog play are plus 103.69. Let's take this winning percentage and let's go to our Kelly criterion calculator. So I'm going to go to this unit size tab. My Kelly multiplier is 0.5. And the odds on this play, let's see, are 115. So we take 115 and win percentage, 49%. It tells us we need to wager 120.98. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wager that exact amount, dollar for dollar, on Mike Evans to score a touchdown. And there we go. And before I move on, before I look at Rachaad White, I'm going to add that to my bet tracker. So there we go. Mike Evans to score a touchdown at $120.98. Let's look at Rachaad White. He's the only one at plus money. Well, on FanDuel is the only place that you can get Rachaad White at plus money, that is. So you see these other books that have minus 110. Superbook, again, super juiced. They should just call them Super Juice. I love you, sports. Love you, Superbook, though. But let's look at Rashad White. What are his odds? Plus 105 to score a TD anytime. So maybe we don't want to touch that one, even though, 100 looks like good odds. We're going to look and see if we can find potentially anywhere else that we can find a good play. So I'm going to just scan through all these anytime TDs, and we see that live on this channel, we just saw some line movement in Jalen Hurts' favor. Now, do we get any line movement on any of these plays is the question. So we still had Evans there. Is Hurts that still minus 115? It's so tempting to take it. It's just that we just don't really have the advantage there. Devontae Smith at plus 155, minus 218. So, sorry, I'm scrolling up too much. 155 and minus 218. He's all the way at 190 here, and I believe that is the best odds you can get him at. Yeah, 190, 180, 165, 150. All right, so what does that get us? So if we take his 155 and minus 218, let's go back to no vig. 155 minus 218, 174.81. Let's take those odds. 190, 0.5. I did the wrong thing, didn't I? Oh, yeah, no, I did. 36.39, 72.78. So that is what we're going to wager on Devontae Smith to score a touchdown. And this gives us two different outlets, let's say, on both teams for them to score touchdowns. What I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to also be placing small bets on the Hurts and the White. Well, let's look at Swift real quick because I saw he's at 195. His odds are pretty good, too. 147 and minus 204. Maybe we want to lay on that as well. 147 minus 204. Okay. So his Novig odds, 37.63. And we can get him for 195 on FanDuel. So let's go to the Kelly criterion. And we're going to plug in 195. And it tells us we should bet 141.13. And so that is what we're going to do. 141.13. And there we go. We got 3 strong bets. We're going to add this real quick. Got 3 strong bets for touchdown scores tonight. So if you're following along, I hope you tail and I hope you hit profit with me tonight. Let's see what happens. But thank you for watching. Shoop Sports signing out.